Excuse me, don't pay me no never mind. Don't pay me no never mind. I'm just showing off my vintage Drunkards pad quilt block that I hand pieced 21 years ago. Everybody on YouTube can't come vintage, but I decided to come vintage. I thought my quilt block had got away from me, and then I went in my secret location. I found two Drunkard pad quilt blocks. Okay, I'm like, oh my goodness, I found my block. I had been wanting to show y'all my vintage Drunkard's pad quilt block. Hand pieced. Okay. Don't excuse me while I show off. This was actually my very first favorite quilt block. Now my favorite quilt block is the pinwheel quilt block. But this was my favorite quilt block. Drunkard's pad. And I came in the door with this curved piecing, no problem. Excuse me while I show off. Everybody can't come vintage. Okay. I wonder if one day my block will be worth like a whole lot of money. Wow. Look at the little stains from the aging. I had it in my little secret stash. And I was like, oh, I hope I can find it. I hope I can find it. And lo and behold, last night I found it. Hand pieced. Vintage. Everybody can't come vintage. I'm just going to show off. Y'all don't pay me no never, man. I'm so happy I found my vintage Drunkard's pad quilt block. Everybody can come vintage. Everybody can't come vintage. I just have to keep saying it. Everybody can come vintage. Okay? I'm showing out my quilt block. Okay, then we gonna proceed to the back to see the hand stitching, hand pieced stitches. Okay? Don't pay me no man. I'm just showing off, y'all. Everybody can't come vintage on YouTube. I'm just coming vintage on YouTube. This is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Man, I'm glad I found my block. I thought I wasn't going to be able to find my block. I can't wait to show it off. I'm going to show it off. Okay, vintage. That means it's over 20 years old, and I've been quilting for 21 years, and this was one of the first blocks I quilted. I'm doing curved piecing coming in the door. Y'all just don't mind me. Y'all showing off. Okay, my vintage Drunkard's pad quilt block. See, I was quilting for YouTube. Excuse me while I'm showing out. Let's zoom in to the masterpiece. Okay. I'm just showing off. Don't pay me no deal, man. I'm just showing off. I'm showing y'all vintage. Everybody can come vintage. 21 years in the quilting game. Excuse me while I pat myself on the back. Excuse me while I got my 1,000 subscribers. I get 1 million views. They say that makes me an influencer. Man. Only reason I took so long to come to YouTube because I did not want to come without mastering Mighty Corners. Mighty Corners, checkmate, Mighty Corners. Mission accomplished. Excuse me. Let me show y'all this vintage. This is a 21-year-old quilt block. Done, hand pieced 21 years ago. Don't mind me while I go vintage. Okay. Now let's mosey on over to the back to look at the hand piecing. Vintage. Look, that's where I used to mark my, look, that little pencil mark from 21 years ago, how I marked my quarter seam line. Check it out. I used to do it with the ruler. I'm on the 1/4 inch press the foot now doing machine piecing and quilting. But don't pay me no no, man. I'm just going to show off this vintage block right here with these. Let's zoom into the hand stitches. Check out the pencil marking for the 1/4 inch seam line. That's those beautiful hand stitches. Everybody can do that. Don't mind me while I show off. Hand piecing, mind you, coming in the door, hand piecing. See those beautiful stitches? Everybody can do that, but I can't. Let me pat myself on the back. Okay. This block, I did this block hand piece 21 years ago. Thank you, vintage. Look at that little line that's held up the test of time. The 1/4 inch marking for the seam. Thank you very much. Let's zoom in to the masterpiece. Everybody can do this. Not YouTube made, but I am YouTube ready. Thank you very much. Hand pieced. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Now, any professional quilter would know hand stitches when they see them. Here you go. Please put in the comments, professionals, whether or not these are hand stitches. Thank you very much. Hand piece, 100%. Thank you very much. Vintage. Thank you. I'm just going to show this out because this deserves to be showed off. This is a 21-year-old quilt block done 21 years ago. So it's 21 years, which makes it vintage. It's over 20 years old. Thank you. Let me fold that back so y'all can see that real good. I want to give you the look. I started off hand piecing until this beautiful soul blessed me with a sewing machine she found on the curb. But yeah, I started off hand stitching. Everything was done by hand. Let's see if we can fold that back and zoom in. Oh, and please subscribe because I am that one. Thank you. And thanks to all my current subscribers. Yeah, we showing off tonight. This is hand done, hand pieced. Let's see, zoom in. Can I zoom in? Some of it's showing up better than others. But yeah, okay. And then where is the, see, that's my little thing I did that, yeah. These are hand stitches, thank you very much. It's not for sale, thank you. We're just showing off hand vintage hand piece. Thank you. Oh, look, there's some more hand stitches. Any professional will be able to tell you all in the comment section that these are hand stitches. This was hand piece. Thank you, needle and thread. Thank you. It was probably between needle or sharp needle and some hand, some glazed cotton. Yes, vintage. Okay, vintage. I wonder how much my little, well, it's not for sale, but I mean, hey, vintage. Hand pieced for all my almost 1,300 subscribers. Here's the payoff for being subscribed to my channel. Everybody can show you this. Everybody hasn't been quilting 21 years. Thank you. Thanks, subscribers, for being an inspiration. I will continue to show off. Thank you. Hand pieced, vintage. Check out that little line. I used to make it with my little pencil. Just sitting at home, hand quilting, doing everything by hand. Needle and thread. Thank you. Check, checkmate on vintage. Checkmate. Thank Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like my video. Go and watch some of my other videos. I really need to get my watch hours up. Thanks everyone for being subscribed. Thanks for watching my video. Let's flip it back to the front and see vintage again. Thank you. Vintage. And I wasn't, now I knit my seams together. I don't think I was really focused on that, but the accuracy of my cutting, my pieces, is the reason my seams are lined up. Thank you. It wasn't because I was nesting my seams together, it was because I was accurately cutting my pieces. Thank you. Vintage. Checkmate on vintage. Checkmate. Checkmate. Vintage. Subscribe. 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 Thanks for watching my video. Thanks to all my YouTube subscribers. Thanks to everyone that's helping me to get my watch hours up. We're vintage over here. Okay? Vintage. And I also have another vintage. We'll save that for another day. Thank you, vintage. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Check you later. Please like this video. Everybody cannot come vintage. Thank you. Subscribe. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Oh, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Vintage, subscribe. Thank you. Checkmate. Vintage. Checkmate.